Anna. Welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. We are a growing family and we have tons of delicious and easy recipes, and it's free, so why not? Okay, so today I am going to show you how to make my all-time favorite pie, and that is pecan pie or pecan pie, however you want to pronounce it. Some people say pecan, some people say pecan. However you say it, we're making it and it's going to be fabulous. I love pecan pie because it's really rich and sweet and just custardy. I make it every Thanksgiving. There's not one Thanksgiving that I don't make it because it is just like, let's put it this way, I won't celebrate Thanksgiving if there's not a pecan pie on the table. That's it. Okay, let me show you the ingredients that you're gonna need. They're not too many at all, so we can get started. For this recipe, you're going to need, of course, some pecans. You have chopped pecans, but you can use whole if you like. This is just what I prefer to use. Have some granulated sugar, some light brown sugar. Make sure it's packed. You need some light corn syrup, eggs, cornstarch, salt, melted butter, and a little bit of vanilla. I'm using my bourbon homemade vanilla. It is absolutely delicious and I feel like it gives this recipe a really richness. So yeah, but any vanilla of course will do. And then you're gonna need just egg wash for the pie crust, and of course you're going to need a pie crust. Okay, so here I have my pie dough, and I used my classic, very simple pie dough, which I just uploaded a video for, but store-bought pie dough will also do. But in my opinion, and like I said in the video, in the pie crust video, a delicious pie starts with a even better pie crust, if you know what I mean. So I feel like homemade pie crust is like a go-to for me, and it's just very simple to make, as you will see in the video. Then I'm gonna leave it, I never know where it is, I think it's like here or here, I don't know, but I'm gonna link the video for the pie dough. I made the pie crust, I put it back in the fridge for about 15 minutes, or as long as it took for me to get everything ready. So you're gonna crack your eggs, and remember, I always put a link to the written recipe in the description box. So what I'm gonna do now is just give my eggs a quick mix to just get it started. By the way, you also want to start preheating your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and pretty much add the rest of the ingredients. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the sugar, break up the clumps. Okay, beautiful. And I'm just gonna add the melted butter, cornstarch, and salt, corn syrup, and a little splash of my vanilla. And like I said, you can use, oh, if I can open it. Like I said, you can use regular vanilla, but this bourbon vanilla is so good, and I actually have a recipe in the channel already for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a really nice mix. Make sure everything is well incorporated. Okay, this is ready. That's how quick and easy it is. Here I have my pie dough, and to it I'm going to add my pecans. Right in there, I'm gonna scatter them around, make a nice even layer. To it, we're gonna add our custard mixture. Beautiful, just like that. Make sure you don't leave anything in that bowl because this is perfection. Okay, so now that this is ready, I'm gonna go ahead and just brush my pie crust with a little bit of that egg wash. This is going to give you a very lovely golden brown color. I'm gonna put my pie dish onto a baking sheet. Now I'm just going to lightly cover my pie dish. Just make sure you don't ruin your beautiful design that you have created. So very lightly, going to cover it. The reason I cover it like this is because, one, you don't want your crust to burn before your pie is done cooking. And second, I find that when I just use a crust shield around obviously the crust, the pie, the actual pie kind of gets a little too dark for my liking. So I prefer just to cover it with some foil. My pie is gonna go into our preheated oven for about an hour and 10 minutes, an hour 15 minutes, 40 minutes, 15 minutes, depending on how your oven works. So mine is usually done about in 55 minutes to an hour, and you know it's done when you shake it, like when you shake that and the center is no longer jiggly. So that's how you know that your pie is done. You're gonna cook your pie with a foil on for 30 minutes, and then you're going to remove the foil, put it back into the oven, and then cook it for the rest of the time, and it's going to give you the most beautiful pie ever, just trust me. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna meet you guys back here when a pie is done and when we're ready to serve it. My pecan pie is ready. It cooked for an hour and 10 minutes, and it's perfectly. I did manage to ruin the crust, but you know, what can I do? Okay, so I'm gonna remove it from here, and I'm just gonna cut right into it. And I'm the worst person cutting pie. It's not my thing. So I did let it cool for about, it was cooling for like good 2 to 3 hours. Okay, I want a big piece because I love me some pecan pie. Let's see if I manage to get a nice piece without breaking it. Okay, yeah, no, that did not happen. Okay, what matters is that it tastes delicious and nothing else. Let me zoom in real quick so you guys can see how delicious this pie is. Oh, so good. Okay, I want you guys to see how delightful this pie is. And remember, pecan pie is supposed to fall apart because it's kind of like a custard. There's something about this pie that is just so wonderful and comforting. It is really sweet, it is really indulgent, but it is absolutely a must-have. I hope you guys enjoy the recipe. It is so simple to make, as you saw, and the good thing is that it's not complicated. It is not time consuming because you just pop it in the oven, you let it do this thing, you take it out, you let it cool down, so all that process is hands off, so you're really not doing anything, and it is absolutely delicious. Like I said, hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.